Welcome back to Living Local. Prior to the break, we explained how Olive Garden is making an effort to relieve food insecurity with its Olive Garden Harvest program. King's Harvest Ministries, a local nonprofit, is benefiting from these efforts. Joining me in studio, I have Jennifer Porter with King's Harvest Ministries. Thanks so much for being here, Jennifer.
Oh, thank you for having us.
So for those who might not know, what is the history behind King's Harvest Ministries?
You know, King's Harvest Ministries started very holistically by a woman who just saw a need. And if you look at our website, it talks about, starting to give them coffee, and then it just grew. And it was really, somebody who saw a need and did the work to meet it. So that's sort of, our holistic. And now we are quite large. I mean, we serve 3 meals a week on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We have our grocery giveaway. Necessity giveaway, then there's the whole other part with the pet rescue.
Right.
So
who do you serve, Jennifer?
I would say, at the downtown meal site, it's a combination between homeless people and very low income, and just those that are in need. And one of the things that I really am inspired by is when I look at our necessity giveaway, which is when we open up our basement, and people can go down and they can get laundry detergent and cleaning supplies. And that sort of thing makes a difference on the budget for the family, and so I do think it makes a difference. If you don't need to spend $10 on laundry detergent, you can pay the bills easier or take the children out to eat. So it's an amazing place to work. I'm quite blessed to be there.
What do you do on a daily basis at King's Harvest?
Well,
a lot.
I do a lot. I check the phone. I take messages. I make sure the staff is okay. Sometimes we're shorthanded with volunteers. I can be in the kitchen doing dishes, whatever needs to be done. One of the amazing things is really interacting with our guests, and getting involved with them. And you just love them and pay attention and ask how they are, and how somebody's sobriety is going, or the job search, or many times I get asked for boots because men are looking for jobs or they got a job. So I really do try to be involved, and know that they know that there's somebody who remembers their name and cares about them and welcomes them in.
Yeah, it sounds like you really build a relationship with the guests that come in. What's that like for you?
It comes very naturally to me. And so prior to coming here, I worked with the homeless in San Diego. And so I was working on the street out in San Diego and stuff, and it just comes naturally, and I love it. It makes my day.
And you mentioned a little bit of your programs before, but what are the different programs that King Harvest Ministries offers?
Okay, so we have our meal site, which is the 3 meals in the week. On the first and third Saturday of the week, we give away pet food, also every Wednesday. The second and fourth Saturday, we have the grocery giveaway. From December 1st to April 15th, although this year we've extended it 2 days, we do the overnight emergency shelter. That's a low barrier shelter. People who are either under the influence but not causing problems, or the other shelters are full, they present in front of our building and they have a place to sleep for that night. Now we will probably roll over into having our men's program, and that's where we take like 7 to 10 men upstairs, and it's a 30 to 90 day program to kind of help get them on their feet. And that's what we do.
And Jennifer, it sounds like you guys are staying incredibly busy with all these programs, and certainly King's Harvest Ministries has grown so much since it first started. What does the future look like for you guys?
Well, we hope to, continue to grow and to be sustainable. We depend on private donations, some grants. One of the things we're working on right now that I'm extremely aware of, because I saw this happen in California, is the revitalization of downtown. So now we're looking at kind of fixing up the building, and so that, in 5 to 10 years, when it moves a few more blocks down, now we're not a problem, but we're viewed still as something, and that has to do with the building looking nice and dealing with that. So that's what we're focusing on right now.
Right, that downtown revitalization in Davenport is so exciting. So I'm glad to hear that you guys are planning to be a part of that too.
We're hoping to, because we are part of the community, and so many times the revitalization displaces where they've set the services and stuff, and then it becomes a huge problem. So we want to be ahead of the game and just be part of the solution.
That's great. And Jennifer, you mentioned that you guys rely very heavily on donations, some grants, very heavily on just free will donations. And we had Olive Garden in studio, and they are doing their Olive Garden Harvest. So what kind of impact do those types of donations have on what you do?
Tremendous for us. I mean, their soups are incredibly popular with our guests. And, you know, we're serving it, we pick it up 3 times a week, and it's going out on the line. And so not only are we feeding people and children and elderly and disabled and homeless people a wonderful meal, they're also getting food that frankly they might not be able to afford in their everyday life. And then everything that's donated to us food-wise, you know, that's leaving money in our budget for staffing and building maintenance and other programs. So it has a tremendous impact. We are so grateful to them.
Right, incredibly vital resource
Yes.
there. So how can people get involved and help support your mission?
Well, they can call me at 563-570-4536 or go to our website, kingsharvest.net, and look at the different options for volunteering and stuff, or they can just, you know, come down and see what we do and, you know, what they would like to do, because we really welcome, the more that the community's involved, the more it's something we're all doing together to take care of those in need.
What options are available for volunteering?
They can volunteer during the meal site days. I always need help with the grocery giveaway, the necessities, tons of cleaning projects if anyone wants to lend a hand. So yeah, and we can really, somebody can come with an idea and I'll do my best. We had the ladies who wanted to come down a couple weeks ago and do the haircuts, and they just reached out and I said, let me figure out how we can do this. So, you know, anybody that wants to get involved, to the best of my ability, I will absolutely make it happen.
A lot of ways to get plugged in.
A lot of ways.
Wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. We
Oh,
appreciate
well,
it.
I appreciate it very much.
Definitely. Well, if you'd like some more information about King's Harvest Ministries or to volunteer, you can call 563-570-4536. We'll also have these details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local is next. Stay with us.